I have a super interesting project on my desk, which is something I really haven't seen before. It's a German Chedeville mouthpiece, a German-Lelandais to be more specific. So this is very unique, and yeah, this is the first of its kind I've ever seen. So I determined that tip opening is quite big. So I will use a Vandoren Blue Box 2.5 for playtesting and see what we can get. First, I will playtest it on my Buffet S1, and because the socket is just right for the French system, so why not testing? And let's see how it plays. It's on the verge of chirping, so the sound is very unstable, very shrill. The reed strength feels right, and the window is not that narrow, so I can use a French reed on it. Probably I will play test it with some German cut reeds, like a Steuer Advantage or similar. But out of curiosity, I will play test it with the German clarinet as well. So this is an Uebel. The sound is very shrill and uh, it's very irritating, to be honest. And I think in its current state, this mouthpiece plays better on a French system. As you can see, let me change the lights a bit. So the rails are very thin. So and in some parts it's really razor thin, and this is probably one of the reasons that the mouthpiece is almost chirping on every note. The facing is quite big, and the tip opening is large. The facing is probably very asymmetrical. Okay, and so I will start working on this one, and I think I will try it with German reeds too, but primarily I want this mouthpiece to be optimized for French reeds and see if I can use this mouthpiece on both systems. The mouthpiece is ready for playtesting, and I applied a really interesting facing. The facing length is standard for French mouthpieces, so it's 80 millimeters long. But the tip opening is well under 1 millimeter, and the nature of the curve is very relaxed, so it's closer to the German mouthpieces in that regard. First, I will playtest it on my German Uebel clarinet, and then I will put it on my Buffet S1. And although the mouthpiece plays really well with German cut reeds, now I will use a Vandoren Traditional because I just prefer the flexibility of the tip of French reeds. So it's easier to articulate, for me at least, than with German cuts. But I will use a string ligature to keep it more or less authentic. Okay, and now let's try it on the buffet. So, on which system do you prefer this mouthpiece? The German or the French one? Let me know in the comments.